Today what we're going to do is break down what has happened this weekend with the Xbox Showcase and the whole fiasco of what happened with
a fiasco, right? I mean, dog. What do you mean what's happened, right? They made two games, two console exclusives, right? And this is the Mr. Exclusivist. This is Mr. Exclusives Matter, right? That's why I tuned in. I thought that you would be able to, explain things better than anyone.
In the last 40 hours leading up to the showcase of Gears of War E-Day, whether it was going to be exclusive, was it not, this, that, and the other. But we also have to talk additionally about Xbox's messy messaging.
Messy messaging, right? And shout out to Spectre, man. W's in the chat for Spectre, man. He's been a member for 5 months. What's happening, brother? I hope you're doing good.
In general, this is quite frankly the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life from a multi-billion-dollar company. So, you know what? Let's go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What do you mean, Xvault? What is so bizarre, right? I thought that exclusive sold consoles. I thought that this was them strengthening their brand, right? Now, all of a sudden, this doesn't make sense.
Go ahead and jump to it. So like I said, what we're going to do is break down the messy messaging in general from Xbox and their future, right?
He's still doing a double intro in his videos.
We do have some examples here I do want to show, and we're going to talk about that messy messaging, right?
Yeah, and hopefully they're fresh, right? Because you hopped onto this topic fresh. Hopefully the tweets that you're showing are not tweets from like weeks ago.
But the first thing I want to show, like I said, is that if you were around social media, it was just a cluster F of situations going on. Information from one ear, out the other.
You mean the pony pipeline, a whole bunch of rumors and leaks.
They won't, they kind of thing when it comes.
Yeah, the piano music in the background is wicked, to say the least, man.
To Gears of War E-Day being an exclusive or not, because it was leaning both ways. No one knew up until the final moments, it seemed like.
Until the final moments, no one knew. Everybody was on their edge of their seats. Is this going to be an exclusive or not?
So that's the interesting part there. But this is kind of what was going on and being shared nonstop. So Myth Halo was so pissed off, by the way, being salty. They wanted this to be exclusive. As you could see, just scrapped the show because it was actually listed.
Oh, well, it looked like the Echobot guys got this one, right? Asha, heard you, right?
Major retailers from Walmart, Best Buy, all the major retailers out there, additionally from those two, we're showing this.
Yeah, the messaging is only confused if you get your gaming news exclusively from Twitter and Reddit. Yes, 1,000%.
There was placeholders and this, that, and the other. So they were showing this and being very upset. So a lot of people were like, well, it's rated PEGI 18, right? PEGI's rating out there. They had those placeholders out there, and then within like an hour of that going live, it was gone. Nobody said anything. No one came out all night. The only time you got anything was from the Xbox eccentrics, and you've got people like even Tim Dog that was saying, no, it's full exclusive, which you have to.
Oh, not Tim Dog.
We need war.
Oh, no, right? Look at the look on his face. Oh, buddy, they are fucking rattled. They cannot believe this game is not going to PlayStation. Holy shit. This might actually be an emoji right here. He is actually like shaken to his core. They could not. They already had the memes ready and everything. Oh, they were about to console war with that game. They couldn't wait to talk shit on Twitter about the logo, right? Crazy.
Because of the contacts that he has, but then you're confused with the messaging because this is going out.
Yes, his source is Tim Dog, yes, but then he wants to talk about messy messaging when he's literally on Twitter getting all his information.
So none of the Xbox leadership was coming out clearing this up. They created this fiasco themselves.
I mean, if there was some bullshit going on behind the scenes to make this pop up on Walmart or wherever the fuck when it wasn't supposed to, I definitely think that's an L on their part and everything. But at the end of the day, I mean, when you guys run with rumors and leaks, you guys are constantly going to look stupid when the official thing comes out. That's why I try my best not to run with rumors and leaks. But, these guys, they're just built different.
But you're supposed to wait and listen to the typical talking heads out there telling you the information themselves, not Xbox themselves. No, they have all this mixed messaging everywhere, right?
Oh, wait a minute. But when does PlayStation ever come out and say anything? Right? All we have to do is listen to talking heads about PlayStation, right? And their strategy with putting games on PC and everything. When have they ever stepped out and said anything officially?
So here you are sitting there. If you're a Gears fan, you're like, what are we doing? If you're an Xbox fan, you're like, what are we doing?
Negative, right? I enjoy Gears. I was not worried about this at all, right? Your boy Six was probably somewhere smoking that gas. All right, this is only something that you fanboys were worrying about for your Lish war.
We need war.
That's it.
If you're just a casual gamer, you're definitely confused because you're like, wait a minute, what's going on?
No, don't you do that. Don't you try to draw in the casual gamers, the average everyday gamers, brother. They don't know anything about this. They are disconnected from this world. They're not confused at all.
Messaging has been all over the place, but as we continue here, right? They just...
So I guess that's just a new thing that he's going to lean into. The messaging is all over the place, right? Still waiting on that no more PC ports confirmation. Exactly. That's a great point. HaloZilla's cooking.
Keep on praising it. So the event happens, right? We live stream this. Thank you all for taking part of that. If you did, I love doing live reacts, regardless of the platform and stuff like that. Clute here immediately. As soon as they show Xbox console exclusive, they not only did Gears of War E-Day, they did come out in the beginning, and at least they did it in the beginning. Showed the game.
Yeah, at least they did it in the beginning, right? They made it quick and easy for you guys.
Came out, mentioned this as exclusive, and we...
All right, because they would have been sitting around waiting for it, right? It's a good thing they got it right. They got it over with right off the bat.
Got to get back to being Xbox and all this sort of stuff, and this is what we mean, being back to Xbox and all that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, all that fucking console exclusive bullshit, right? You were happy for them, right? Because you love exclusives. Exclusives matter.
But of course, as you see, Asha, best CEO in Xbox history, return of Xbox. We heard the same thing with Phil Spencer. We heard the same thing regarding Sarah Bond. We heard the same thing during the Don Matrick era.
Wow.
When it came to before the Xbox One reveal, right?
Wow, so now we done hopped into the hot tub time machine.
It's the same old song and dance, and they parrot the same stuff, and whoever does something for them the most recent, you're good to go.
Oh, so he's mad at Clute for celebrating this. I mean, brother, this is, if anything, this is the closest that you'll get to a mirror being held up to yourself. Right? It is cringe that you got a grown-ass man celebrating console exclusives, but this is the same shit that you guys do. All the time. Then you turn around and try to make it seem like you guys aren't console warring. You guys say that you just care about the brand or some shit.
Be a good consumer.
All right, there's no way you're mad about this fucking tweet. You of all people, right?
Like
he's gonna hold on to this shit for like 3 years. He's gonna have this tucked away somewhere.
Stated on my stream. Have you not found it weird that they've acted like Phil Spencer does not exist? I don't remember the last time Phil...
brother, he no longer works there. What, they supposed to fucking bring him up every day? All right? Who gives a fuck? I mean, damn, you're mad because they're not bringing up Phil Spencer?
Spencer came out of
Phil Spencer?
any of these guys' mouth. The normal talking heads, fraud, shills, and grifters has not come out of their mouth. Additionally, I've seen and heard more of Sarah Bond.
Brother, he don't work there no more. Yeah, they're talking about Asha. I mean, she's the one who's in right now, right? Why are they going to talk about Phil? You don't work there no more. Yeah, and now they love Phil Spencer. Brother, I remember they used to hate Phil Spencer with a fucking passion.
Very little. All right? And Phil Spencer was tied to that brand for so long, right? So long. Okay. But he screwed everything up. Forget him. So the second that Asha steps out of line...
wait a minute. But don't you agree? Wait a minute. I thought that Phil Spencer was bad. I thought that Phil Spencer was giving away all the exclusives and that he didn't know what he was doing and he was running Xbox into the ground. He put all the games on Game Pass. He was cannibalizing sales and everything. Wait a minute. Now these guys are celebrating Phil Spencer.
Matt Booty steps out of line and does something they do not like. Watch them get those pitchforks going. Watch them get upset, this, that, and the other. But it's weird. The parasocializing is at an all-time high, and this is why they decided to do this, right? That's what's weird. They came out and stated that they're going to do this, and that's fine. And
it's crazy because you guys were hyping up PlayStation, saying that they were going to step out and say that they were pulling their games off of PC, right? But
nope. Not happening.
We just didn't see that at all, and you guys just kind of simmered down a little bit on all that yapping that you were doing, right? Shout out to Mellow Rebel. Listen to this, right?
But
Jim Ryan's choices are still haunting. I mean, dog, You ain't lying about that. You are not lying about that at all, man. Shout out to Bello Rebel, man. Cooking.
I've stated exclusives matter, and I still believe that, and I'm fine with them doing that. But the messaging
Okay, so let me play that one more time, right? So you still think exclusives matter?
and stated that they're going to do this, and that's fine. And I've stated exclusives matter, and I still believe
Be a good consumer.
Okay.
that, and I'm fine with them doing that.
But it seems like you have a problem with it,
But the
though.
messaging is what's messy.
Oh.
They did this over, it seems like, some drinks. So one drunken, stupid night with whether fans or colleagues or a mix of both, or the talking heads.
Oh, he is seething. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Asha, she got drunk. It was a late night. They were up drinking, getting lit, man. And she just fucked around and made a business decision. Oh my God. What's messy about it? That it's not on PlayStation.
Gay for the pro.
That he can't play it on his PS5 Pro. That's what's messy about
That
it.
were part of that. They
I don't think Asha drinks alcohol. I mean, brother, he's literally just pulling this out his ass, right? So Xbox leadership, they got drunk, right? They were popping shots and they were just like, "Hey, man, let's just make this a console exclusive."
Asha decides to, you know what? You're right. Let's do this. Let's throw you a bone. Let's do this. But being
Oh yeah, I thought that's how they strengthen their brand. And mind you, he was just saying that exclusives matter, and he was saying that he was fine with this, right?
that short on time, especially when things are leaking online about it being rated, and there's placeholders for the PlayStation.
Yeah, leaking online, right? That's where you guys get all your information, right? You guys get all your information from leaks and rumors, right? Like, I mean, dog, literally, they will self-report all the time.
5. That's what's wonky. So not only are you appeasing a smaller fan base, you're listening to the vocal minority there.
Literally, like what you guys asked for PlayStation to do, because you guys are the vocal minority that give a fuck about PlayStation, right? Because I said about PlayStation, about exclusives, because when we look at how the exclusive games sell, right?
Nope. Not happening.
I mean, the sales, right? The math doesn't math. This is literally the pot calling the kettle black. This is crazy.
Going forward, if you wanted to
So now exclusives bad. Yes. I'm telling you, now the people who want exclusives are just the vocal minority. Where have you heard that from? That's what I'm saying. These guys are silly, man.
do that when things aren't even announced, okay. But this is just not how you do it. It doesn't seem like that's real. You're talking about a top tier CEO.
Well, then how are you supposed to do it if this is not how you do it, right? What's the correct way to do it? This is crazy, man. I mean, it seems like they got it down if you ask me, right? They showed the fucking game and they said that it was only going to be an Xbox console exclusive, right? Usually PlayStation will just show the game and they'll just show the PlayStation logo, won't show any other logos, right? They had Asha come out and tell people that it's going to be a console exclusive. All right, what am I missing?
Of a multi-billion-dollar company not having their ducks in a row. It's so messy. It's so messy, and we'll continue on with some
You're just going to keep on saying that it's messy. I think you're just butthurt that they did the whole console exclusive thing. And it's just crazy because usually you guys hype up these exclusives.
examples here real quick. But when I'm talking about how messy this is, look, for example, Kit Ellis.
He's so salty. Oh, dude, he is seething. And he's trying so hard to hold it back, but you can tell he is pissed.
Here, right? Seems never came across this person before on social media, but here he states, honest question from someone who owns both an Xbox and a PS5.
Oh.
How come Fable is on PS5, but Gears of War is not? Why one, but not the other?
Good question.
This is what I'm talking about, guys.
I'll shut your ass
This
up.
is what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, then why is Ratchet and Clank on PC, right? But Astrobot isn't, right? Why is Ghost of Tsushima on PC, but Yote isn't, right? Not saying I don't want that shit, right? They can keep that shit over there. Is that messy? Right? Is that messy? I already know what his answer would be. It would be, oh, well, because to strengthen the console, to strengthen the brand, console sale. Right? I mean, dog, this is literally the pot calling the kettle black.
All right? You're talking about the typical casual person.
Yeah, why is Stellar Blade on PC? Why is God of War on PC? Like, this is the argument that you're walking out right now.
We're listening to the small, parasocializing talking heads fraud shills, grifters, all that sort of stuff. And what does this do to your fan base when you do it like that, right? To me,
Oh, but I thought that exclusives was for the fan base, right? Ain't that the stupid shit y'all say?
you can change things. They have a copy, from what I'm told online,
Oh my
they
God.
have a copy of Gears of War E-Day port sitting there on a hard drive for the PS5.
I am gay for the pro.
Hey, listen, right? Who knows, right? Maybe you guys will get your hands on it, right? Your boy Six, I'll always bet against exclusivity, right? You guys might get your hands on it, right? But then again, dude, exclusives matter, right? Exclusives matter. They got to strengthen the brand, dude, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, why is Helldivers 2 on Xbox, but not Spider-Man? Oh, brother, that's because that's a live service game, right?
Come on, you should know
You
this.
should know this, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader, man. I'm telling you, this shit is hilarious.
I get it if it wasn't made or wasn't in production or very early in production.
Oh,
or
look at
something
him.
like that. So it's like, you know what? That's why we did this, that, and the other. Where
Oh, but what about the brand, right? Let me play devil's advocate. But what about the strength of the brand, right? What about incentivizing consumers to enter into the ecosystem? What about all that, right? I thought that you even said yourself, you said it in this video, that exclusives matter.
Fable's been worked on. They're probably, again, if it's near completion, they
Oh
put
yeah, you're saying Xvault more like excluded. Oh yeah, it looks like he got excluded,
just
dude.
out to polish it more. It's not coming out till next year now. Gears E-Day is being pushed out during this, I would consider a death trap of an area for September, October timeframe, right? Trying to get
Don't
out
say
a
it.
little bit before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh my god.
And that would be totally fine, except everybody and their dog is releasing their game in the September-October timeframe period here.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There are a lot of games launching in September, but GTA 6, we cannot go one stream or one video without somebody bringing up GTA 6.
That's what's weird there. So they're throwing this out to basically get
Oh, wait a minute. Jordan's saying, didn't PlayStation have games basically ready for PC and pulled the plug? How's that different? That's a great point, right? You know, we typically around here, we just hand wave the rumors. All right, but that is exactly what they said. They said Jason Schreier said allegedly that they had a PC game port in the works and that they just scrapped that, dude, for the strength of the ecosystem. That is a great point, man. You are cooking, Jordan. That is a great point.
left in the wayside. Yes, you got your following of the Gears fans, right?
Uh-huh.
But then additionally, you're releasing these games still day one on Game Pass, so that's not changing either.
Oh.
Where are you
Are we about to go into the Xbox guys don't buy games again?
expecting these sales to come from? From a few diehard Xbox fans or a few
The same way PlayStation does, right? Now, granted, don't get me wrong, PlayStation, right? Console sales, right? But they're expecting the people that bought the console, right, for these exclusives to buy the games, right? Just like how PlayStation does, right? You know, Soros didn't enter the chat.
diehard Gears of War fans that want to get the physical or limited edition that comes with statuettes, steelbooks, all that sort of stuff that they did announce. So congrats, they had that at least. Hey, that's better than what Insomniac did for the Wolverine game. I understand you're going to take a hit on some of this stuff, but you don't have to make thousands of copies.
Be a good consumer.
Yeah. Where's my Wolverine Collector's Edition?
Or printed copies of steelbooks or statuettes or whatever. But the fact that we're not getting anything, take note at least on that. At least Xbox is giving you that for collect.
Yeah, take note on that. I wish you could have gave us a collector's edition.
Be a good consumer.
All right, you guys didn't get any of that. You just got an ugly-ass looking Jean Grey.
There's editions for Gears of War, E-Day, the Halo Combat Remastered, and a few others as well. So again, I still am not letting Sony off the hook for the Wolf.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Oh, brother, stop it, right? You were gawking PlayStation. No, don't you think you're being hard on PlayStation at all?
Wolverine presentation regarding, hey, you got a digital upgrade, by the way. You get some suits and some claws there. Fantastic. People that are diehard Wolverine fans and Insomniac fans or PlayStation fans that want the best of the best on this game would support that to a point. So that's what we're
Be a good consumer.
looking at here. But again, shifting back here,
Yeah, shit's back because you started coping about the fact that there's not a Wolverine collector's edition, right? Like, it just... Why don't you make a fucking video about that, right? Where's your video about that? But instead, you're talking about messy Xbox showcase marketing.
The messaging is extremely messy, and this is going to confuse the casual fans. And at what cost? At what cost are we looking at here, guys?
Oh, but I thought that exclusives matter, and it was simple. If you want to play the game, you got to buy the console, right? This is the stuff that you guys advocate for.
As we continue on, I just had to throw this out there. This guy's been back and forth on this time and time again. Yokio sitting here stating, Gears E-Day looks better than anything PlayStation has coming up. SMDH. Oh, that's, I mean, that's fine if you feel that way.
I mean, I'll tell you what, I definitely think it looks better than Wolverine.
But to sit there and think, in my opinion, the Gears is better than God of War Lafe.
Oh, wow. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, it definitely looked better than that shit.
Or better than Wolverine. I mean, wow. Again, you can have your opinion. I just want to throw that up there.
I mean, can he have his opinion? Because, I mean, you got him in your video. Right? It seems like this really hurts your feelings. I mean, everybody's free to their own opinions and whatnot, but I mean, it seems like you're a little bit butthurt about this shit, right? And shout out to Cake Man. He says, Xbox created Gears, Marvel created Wolverine. How is PlayStation going to take credit for Marvel IP and sell statues? I'm sure there's a lot of legal reasons why PlayStation can't do it. I thought that they've done it before, though. All right, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I'm surprised. People are upset about buying one of that shit. Crazy, man. Insane. I guess he wanted a new, something to have in his background and everything, right? Shout out to Cake Man. I could have swore, right? The only reason I say that is because I be seeing Lono. I'm pretty sure Lono has like a Spider-Man figurine in his background and everything. I thought that they had him, right? But I could be wrong, man. Shout out to Cake Man.
Don't see it. I just don't see it. And the same.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Of course you don't see it because you're a PS5 fanboy.
Sales will once again, regardless whether this was on Game Pass day one or not, the sales will be speaking for themselves. So again, Yokio, you are in the
yeah. Fuck the game and fuck how well the game plays, right? We'll shadow dish over sales.
Minority in regards to that, but then we're gonna see this narrative. Why I wanted to share that, you're gonna see this narrative that Gears is the best.
I mean, I don't know. It could just be my algorithm, but a lot of people have been shitting on that God of War Lafe game. Now, to be fair, people have been shitting on Gears E-Day for that one buff-ass bitch who's like, let me know when your balls drop and everything, but they have not been shitting on it nearly as much as the God of War Lafe game. Not at all.
Best thing ever. It's not in that faucet of things, right?
I'm sure there's plenty of Wolverine statues he can buy. He wants PlayStation to make one. Yeah, well, he's got to be Shony.
It's just not. Additionally, what they did, as well as announce, which I did like this, by the way, they did announce an Xbox Series X 25th anniversary, kind of a throwback to the days of old in regards to what the translucent skins and shells.
I mean, I do think this looks cool.
Whether it be the old IBM computers or the old controllers we used to get that had the cool colors and you could see through them and stuff like that. So I did like this. But again, why am I bringing this up as well? Well, apparently at the end of the show, the live event, to everybody who was there, Asha wanted to play the part at Oprah Winfrey. Instead of giving everybody a brand new car, she actually gave everybody a brand new console.
Wow. So now Asha is trying to be Oprah Winfrey, and instead of giving away a car, she gave away Xboxes. I mean, is that a bad thing, right? That they gave something back? I mean, I think that's a W, right? Now that's a bad thing. I thought we were talking about messy messaging, right? Now it definitely seems like he's just jealous, right? I see y'all saying in the chat he's jealous. Yeah, he's definitely jealous.
Console of the 25th anniversary, which again, a good gesture, but again,
we're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
So if it's a good gesture, right? It's the 25th anniversary and everything. If it's a good gesture, then why are you talking about it?
Parasocializing. Hey, you come, you do this.
Shit, Cloak Onyx said, I'm jealous. I mean, damn, if they giving that bitch away for free, all right, free. Whoever says no to free.
You parrot, you cheer us, all this sort of thing.
Wow.
You're going to support us, right? You guys are going to buy stuff, right? You're going to sub to Game Pass, right? You're going to do all this. here's all this stuff.
Brother, I guarantee you, if they were at a fucking event, sitting there and Osh just sitting there saying, "What about those exclusives?" and you're like, "Yeah, Osh, yeah." I guarantee you, they have a fucking Series X, and I guarantee you, they're probably on fucking Game Pass.
This will help. Word of mouth. Da 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 da. I'm a great person. 2 thumbs up, kind of thing, right? It's
I mean, I think people are just happy that she gave him an Xbox. I don't think they're like, "Oh my God, she's such an amazing person. She's an angel."
just extremely. It's the same old song and dance, guys. We've seen this play out
Sony would never give stuff out. Yeah, that's true.
too many times before.
Oh, really? When else have they just given out Xboxes like this before? I mean, I like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing. Right? What they really need to do is lower the price of that hoe, but lower the price of just the base console and shit. But I mean, shit, I don't think this is a bad thing.
And it's exhausting. I don't
Oh,
feel like they're really turning a new leaf here. I don't really feel like they're.
We need war.
I can only imagine how exhausting this must be, man. Like this is her literally giving away free Xboxes to fans who showed up to the fan fest. You know what I mean? Like I can only imagine how exhausting this must be, turning everything into a negative. Right, and let's just be honest, you're not the smartest guy around. I mean, this is probably taking a lot of brain power, and even then, like you're struggling.
They're turning to change anything. I expected during the live event for games to be pulled off of day one Game Pass, at least a 6-month window to be like, yeah, you don't get these, Gears of War E-Day, Halo Remastered,
Did he just say take the games off of Game Pass?
new leaf here. I don't really feel like they're turning to change anything. I expected during the live event for games to be pulled off of day one Game Pass, at least a 6-month window.
Wow, this is what he was looking for, right? He was looking for pretty much Game Pass to get fucked up, right? And he would have been happy about that shit. That's the shit he would have cheered for.
To
And now you guys have to buy the game.
be like, yeah, you don't get these, Gears of War E-Day, Halo Remastered, Clockwork. You don't get these
Yeah.
Nope. Not happening.
It's looking like they're going to be on Game Pass.
games day one, but 6 months down the line. So if you sub, fantastic. Still agree.
Oh, no one's going to fucking sub. Right? The main purpose of that shit, right? The value of that shit is the day and date games. This guy's been watching Lono if he really thinks that they should take games off of Game Pass. He's crazy, man. Shout out to DJ Birdos. That event was called FanFest. Give back to the fan. Yeah, I mean, true. Can't get mad at that. I mean, I just don't see how you could try to spin that as a negative, right? It seems like they did a good thing for the fans that were there, at least.
Great value, 6 to 12 months down the line, you do get these games. Still saving you a crap ton of money. If you do want them day one, you're going to have to pay.
Wow, right?
Be a good consumer.
And now we're all circling back to the Xbox guys don't buy games, and now they should take games out of Game Pass. I mean, this is just wicked.
That's how we work as a business. Here's the olive branch. This is what we do.
I mean, you're saying that's how they work as a business, but it literally looks like them putting games day and date in their service. That's how they work as a business. I mean, I guarantee you they've probably done the numbers, done the math and everything. All the games that they showed in that showcase, I can't say all of them, but a good number of them had Game Pass, available in Game Pass. They did that shit intentionally because they want you to spend
Money.
because all these guys like to make it seem like Game Pass is just a fucking charity, which is crazy because last year when the shit was $30, they would bring it up all the time and everything. Like they obviously are okay with people paying for the subscription service. And if anything, they probably want you to subscribe to that subscription service, just subscribe and forget about it, right? That's probably what they want more than anything because that's a reoccurring purchase monthly, right? Opposed to buying a game in today's day and age where the average consumer buys 1 to 2 video games. So they can sit here and try to talk shit about Game Pass and everything, but it seems like Xbox is fine with it. But, for some reason, they want them to go away from that. They want them to provide a service. They want to fuck up the value of it. It's whack. Extremely whack.
Let's work together as a fan base and make this work. But no, everything's day.
Wow.
Be a good consumer.
Game Pass makes them $240 per year per person. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, they act like if you're on the console, I think that shit's like what, $22 or whatever a month, right? Instead of just buying 1 to 2 games. And here's the crazy thing is, you can still buy the game, right? But they don't understand that, right? They want that reoccurring purchase.
One, that's not a sustainable method. We've been over this multiple times.
Wow. You're right. You guys have been over this multiple times. And I mean, this is a crazy freeze frame. It's almost like you guys just hate seeing Game Pass. You hate the fact that there are people in the Xbox ecosystem that are able to play these games day and date. You know what I mean? And it's just sad to see because I guarantee you he probably has a PC. He could enjoy the games as well, right? But, you know.
If it's on PC, no.
Nope.
They haven't committed to anything other than the same old rhetoric. They haven't committed to anything.
I mean, brother, what are you talking about? They have committed to Game Pass. I mean, the games are coming out through Game Pass. There's been a shit ton of games. All of the Xbox games I played through Game Pass. Right? Like, they definitely committed to that shit. And when you looked at that showcase, it showed that all the games are going to be on Game Pass. Like, what are we talking about here?
Except for the same thing over and over again that we just experienced through the entire tenure of Phil Spencer.
Phil Spencer again.
Do we see how this works?
No.
As we continue on here.
No, I'm lost, all right? You keep on throwing shit at the wall, none of it's sticking, and you just suggested that they remove games out of Game Pass. Like, you were just hurt, right? You were just so hurt.
This I want to share as well.
Share it.
Zephyrus, this is odd, right? You're going to see this narrative because it's new and fresh. What have you done for me lately? In this case, it's only been a couple of days. But they state, being a PlayStation fan, I'm still saying that the Xbox Game Showcase was so much better than PlayStation State of Play. It looks like Microsoft and Xbox are finally back on the right track.
Oh! Wait a minute, right? Not the friendly fire. This is a PlayStation guy, right? This is a PlayStation fan who's saying that the Xbox Games Showcase was much better than the PlayStation State of Play, right? Why are you so salty about this? Right? I mean, it seems like he's keeping it a buck. He's not being biased. Even though he's a PlayStation fan, you know, he thinks the Xbox Game Showcase was better, right? It's his opinion.
And then has the picture down there showing the showcase better than the State of Play. Again.
Aw.
I know this doesn't matter for some of you, but 90% of the games shown are multi.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You are seething. There's no way you actually included this in your video, right? You were supposed to just ignore this and keep on scrolling. There's no way you actually kept this. Now we're getting pony friendly fire, right? And mind you, these will be the same guys who talk about my competition, right? I thought you wanted my competition. This is a wild. He is sitting here seething, cope laughing. This is just wicked.
Plat, meaning coming to PlayStation 5 as well. And that doesn't mean that you can't
Okay, and most of the games that were showed at the State of Play are going to PC as well.
enjoy the games that were shown there. And it's like, hey, what was shown during that?
It seems that's exactly what that means. It means it seems like you're like kind of like the fun police, and you're pretty much saying that him being a PlayStation fan, he's not allowed to like the Xbox showcase anymore. More than the PlayStation, I should say.
Showcase was good for you and your taste. Nothing made me, aside from Clockwork, which I've always found fascinating, but I'm not going to buy another console system, and I don't like gaming on PC. I'm not going to buy.
If it's on PC, no.
Yeah, he's not going to retreat to his PC.
An $800 system for one game.
And I fucking agree. Why would you buy an $800 system for one fucking game? But it's so funny when PlayStation does it. It makes all the sense in the world for you.
And understand that's kind of the same thing for the PS5 side of things. People are like, I'm not buying that just for Wolverine or Spider-Man or. But there's a lot more on the.
But
there's a lot different. It's always different. No way he actually broke the fourth wall. But it's different.
Or Spider-Man or. But there's a lot more on the PlayStation side that is truly exclusive, where everything's.
Like what? You can literally count on one hand that what games are exclusive on PlayStation.
Coming over from Xbox, except for Gears of War, E-Day, and Clockwork, right? Again, these phony and fake PlayStation fans, you're going to see plenty of them. You're going to see plenty of these PlayStation fans.
Wait a minute. But you just sat here and said that you didn't that he could have his own opinion. Now you're calling him a phony and a fake. You're the phony and the fake, firing off on your right? On your pony brethren, all because they are, I guess they have the wrong opinion, dude.
Gears of War, E-Day, and Clockwork, right? So again, these phony and fake PlayStation fans, you're going to see plenty of them. You're going to see plenty of these PlayStation fans, by the way, and I'm not knocking. Everybody can have their own opinion.
No, you just called him a phony and a fake. You're definitely knocking him, right? 800, is he talking about the Galaxy version? The 649 one is the one people buy, although I do wish it to be $100 off. Oh, that is a good point. I didn't even pick up on that. He did go right to the most expensive one.
For each showcase, and you don't have to align with mine or anybody else's that felt that the showcase was lackluster. But I find
but you literally just called him a fraud and a fake PlayStation fan. It seems like you're seething. And again, like I said, with the last guy that you pulled up, then why do you have him in your video? All right, it seems like he definitely pissed you off to the point where you put him in your video.
I find it odd. We do have quite a bit of PlayStation fans, and they are
fans
that I've seen on social media, and they're like, this thing's a 8.0, 8.5, 9.4, 9.9, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and how dare they do that? Look at the, he is seething. Oh my God. It's been a while since we fucking... And this is one thing I would always say about the Xvault reactions. I would always say, like, yo, it's supposed to be salt videos, but it's literally just him salty the whole time. He is fucking seething about this shit.
So many of these guys stating that, if not stating it was better than the state of play. I just don't see how that's feasible. I just don't. As a PlayStation fan, you like what PlayStation offers, right? I get it if you're an Xbox fan.
Okay, just because he's it's not a cult, brother, right? It seems like he's a PlayStation fan. He's just not in the cult, so it's not like a heresy for him to say that he likes the Xbox game showcase more than the state of play, right? Like he's not betraying his like code of honor or anything, right?
We need war.
He's just keeping it a buck. He's not being biased. People, believe it or not, Xvault, people actually respect that, right? You kind of put yourself in a corner when you're just always
Sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
It's crazy that he's calling out his PlayStation brethren because they don't because they like the Xbox showcase more, right? And shout out to Sponge Leader. He says the Xbox Galaxy 2 terabyte 750, PS5 Pro 900. Which is better? Oh, well, brother, I wouldn't get neither, right? I wouldn't get neither for those prices, right? But shout out to Sponge, right? I think what you're saying is which price is lower. I see what you're doing, right? Shout out to Sponge, right? For real. I mean, dog, this shit is crazy.
And you want to be like, this was better than PlayStation State of Play. I get that.
Do you really get that? It seems like it's really it seems like it's really rained on your parade. It seems like it's kind of got you hurt.
But these guys posing as PlayStation fans, especially, I don't know who Zephyrus is. I haven't come across them before until recently. But
yeah, I haven't come across this guy until recently, right? This is the Pony Patrol right here, and he is cracking down, right? This is a fake PlayStation imposter. This dude is just LARPing as a PlayStation fan, saying that he liked the Xbox showcase, dude.
There are a lot of PlayStation fans that I do come across often, that I have seen, that I do interact with, and I'm not going to diss their likes or anything like that.
I mean, brother, you're calling him a fake PlayStation fan.
But it's just find it extremely odd that we're giving it such high value, that everything was so great. I don't care. Personally, as a PlayStation fan, Gears of War has never spoke to me.
Okay, well, that's you. We're not looking at your tweet. We're looking at someone else's tweet. Do you think that everybody, if you're a PlayStation fan, that you guys should all just think the same? Like people have different preferences and shit. Wow.
Halo's a thing. I might pick it up for the lulz, but it's not like something I had to...
Wow, I might pick it up for the lulz. Just say that you're interested in the game and you want to play it, right? But let's just be honest. I think that might be it right there. He might have just self-reported. You don't really play games, do you?
Halo's a thing. I might pick it up for the lulz, but it's not like something I had to get a system for.
Yeah. I just wanted to rub it into the Xbox guy's face. I was just going to post a screenshot that I bought it and put it on Twitter. I wasn't going to actually play the game.
State of Decay 3. Okay, it looked fine. Okay.
Oh, he's
Everything
salty.
else they shown, okay. I enjoyed Summer Games Fest immensely. I obviously like State of Play the best because it showed me what I wanted to see, which was Wolverine. More extended gameplay, a release date, how amazing
gameplay
it's going to be. It's fitting into the Spider-Man universe.
Oh, yes. Hive Mind. Dude, This is literally is exposing the hive mind in fucking 4K. He has literally been seething for like the past 3 minutes over this tweet from a PlayStation guy, right? And he didn't even say anything negative about the state of play. He just said he enjoyed the Xbox showcase more.
I'm a huge Marvel fan. All that sort of stuff. Right? It just speaks to me. The new
one game.
God of War entry.
Oh,
looks extremely well to me. I know there's discourse behind it for all sorts of weird reasons.
Get out of there. Yeah.
The game-
So weird, dude. The Kratos game doesn't have Kratos. A weird discourse. Yeah. The God of War game, the Kratos game without Kratos. Yeah.
Play and story is not one of those problems with that game. They showed
brother, we haven't even seen gameplay. We don't even know what the fuck the story is.
so many things on the state of play as well that looked really good. And yes, some of that is third party as well, but everything pretty much had me glued to the screen from Phantom Blade.
Brother, other than those 2 games, everything was third party, right? And I think the Until Dawn shit as well.
Blade Zero, more gameplay, this, that, and the other, and reminders of what's coming out and all sorts of stuff there. So to sit there and act like this Xbox showcase was better, especially as a true PlayStation fan, again, you can enjoy it. It's your opinion. I just find it weird.
Wow, he is full court pressing this guy. Now you're not a true PlayStation fan.
Is this where the console losers hang out?
Now he's testing his pony stripes, right? He's like, there's no way you could like the Xbox, like the Xbox showcase.
We need war.
Don't you know the script? I guess he didn't get the script, Xvault.
Odd, disingenuous, like we're trying to play a little bit too kumbaya.
Oh!
And I'm gonna give the props to
We need war.
Kumbaya? Brother, what the fuck are you talking about? These are people discussing, giving their opinions on games, right? Just because he's a fan of PlayStation doesn't mean that he can't enjoy an Xbox showcase. Like, what are we even doing here? Like, brother, you need to grow up. You're way too old to be thinking like this.
Xbox. I did, and during the live react, I said everything was solid, and I'm sure this does have a following with most of these games, but most of those games do not appeal to me.
Okay.
Especially as a PlayStation fan, there's a reason why I don't have an Xbox. There's a reason why I'm not doing it. It's not because of brand loyalty or I can't touch an Xbox. It's because
we need war.
That's exactly what it is. It's 1,000% brand loyalty. And it's just so funny because you guys like to talk about exclusives and how that shit sells consoles and everything. But even if Xbox started pumping out exclusives, you guys sure in hell wouldn't buy an Xbox.
Nothing speaks to me. And as a PlayStation fan, you do have kind of different types of games over there that you like as opposed to the Xbox side of things, right? That's just how it is. That's just how that fan base and ecosystem has been and what sells the most and this, that, and the other, and who attracts the type of customer they attract. Just find that odd. Just throwing.
I mean, shit. Hopefully those guys show up for them exclusives, right? That's all I got to say, right? That customer, right? That we're still trying to wait and see those customers show up, right? Waiting for him to show up. Is Xvault back on the menu? All I can say is,
come on, you should know this.
Oh, he is coping, right? Doesn't Koala Man give off I help out at my local church vibes? Somewhat, yes. Very much so.
Not out there. As we go
Yeah, not a cult, by the way, but he's literally accusing this guy of having the wrong opinion.
on here, I wanted to end with this piece here. Now, this is how true last minute this was, and this is where I find this, again,
messy.
I'm going to use the word disingenuous from the entire Xbox team. Right?
Yeah.
Dell states here, the funniest thing about yesterday was leaving the Xbox event, this leaking online. Then watching Xbox employees saying, is this real? To each other? Because they also had no idea. They had no idea. This was truly, when we say last minute, we truly mean last minute. So apparently
Okay, now I can agree that if it was last minute and it was just like a in the moment type thing, it does seem a little bit odd, right? I will say that much, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, one thing I will keep on reiterating is the fact that these guys glaze exclusives. If that's the case, right, then you guys should be celebrating this, right? They made a decision right in the right direction. That's what you would think, but nope, it's just bad, right? I guarantee you this video would have been completely different. He still would have been up here seething and shit, but this video would have been completely different if they would have announced that this shit was coming to PlayStation.
and had a contact that went to that event. That's what broke the news. Somebody also broke the news to Jeff Grubb. Continually did that. Then at the bottom, Mr. Beans tacks on, if you haven't read along yet. Right ahead, we do have him stating it was a very last-minute decision, apparently, but the game is fully developed and ready to go for PS5 too. But now it's just not going to be released on that console, and he puts in parentheses for now. Now, I want you to take a pause here, guys. For now.
Yeah. There's still hope, dude. Right? They got a copy in circulation for the PlayStation guys, right? Just hold out.
Hey, Tim Dog, you did bet other people that if this is even a timed exclusive, it doesn't matter if it's 6 months from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, that you said you were done with your account. Just pointing that out as well. I know.
Wow.
We need war.
Yeah, Tim Dog, you made a bet. Wow, that's crazy. You know what? I need to go check Tim Dog's tweets when I get a chance. Wow, that is crazy. He literally said that, what's it called? If the game, that he would delete his Twitter and everything. So it seems like Tim Dog may have actually got the last laugh.
You're a man of your word. And you're a friend. I enjoy you. I appreciate your enthusiasm. And this is nothing against you. I just want you to keep that in mind that if the sale...
We need war.
Right, yeah. I just want you to keep in mind that the game might go to another platform.
do not reach what they need to. And I have a feeling they won't, because we're coupling in the time frame that this is being released in, that September-October time frame. Okay? We're releasing that on day one for Game Pass, which cannibalizes sales. We all agree on that. All right?
No, that's just what you fanboys say, right? It didn't cannibalize the sales of Expedition 33. Didn't cannibalize the sales of Hollow Knight Silksong, right? If it's a good game, it sells. You know what I mean, right? And shout out to Knight of Cypher. He says, are you relative to Pol Pot? I don't know who that is, right? I might have to look that up, right? Shout out to Knight of Cypher. Don't know who that is.
And I just don't think it's going to hit that sales mark. I don't think Xbox in general...
We need war.
Of course you don't think it's going to hit that sales mark. And it's just funny because you typically say that Xbox sell... Wow, I'm looking up this Pol Pot guy, right? Crazy, right? No, right? No. That is not no.
Nope. Not happening.
All right? Extremely bad faith, man. Shout out to Knight of Cypher, man.
Feels like this is going to hit the sales mark. So... when is it that Amy Hood wants to get up to a certain percentage here? When is it that the shareholders are like, we want our money? When is that going to be good enough? Because
wow. When do these conversations ever happen with PlayStation, right? When are they saying the same thing about Soros, right? When is that going to happen?
Money.
Right? It's interesting. Like I said, usually these types of comments, they never get brought up whenever we talk about the PlayStation exclusives and how well they sell, right? But with Xbox, we bring it up all the time.
I don't see the sales reaching what they need to. Whether this being released on PC as well, which to me, PlayStation is pulling back their first-party games that aren't games as a service.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where did you hear that from? You heard it from Jason Schreier, right? You want to talk about Messi. When are we going to get an official statement? Because originally they said that Housemarque was going to step out and say that they're no longer putting the games on PC or whatever. Then we heard that we were going to hear something at the earnings call, right?
Nope. Not happening.
And then that turned into, oh, you're going to see only on PlayStation at the State of Play and everything. But all I can say is...
not happening.
Crazy, man. And shout out to Mr. Literal. He says Starfield, I believe, sold 15 million just on Xbox and PC. I don't know the numbers, right? But I definitely know it was one of the better selling games. I remember like within the first week, it reached like, what was it? Like 6 million, 8 million, something like that, right? But they said players, right? And that's what everybody was talking about. Players, not copy sold, right? Shout out to Mr. Literal. Like I said, from what I seen, the game sold well.
PlayStation is pulling back their first-party games that aren't games as a service back off of PC. Xbox should have done the same thing. This speaks volumes that Xbox at least needs PC. But how much is PC?
Oh, but wait a minute. But PlayStation put all of their tentpole titles on PC, and their live service games are going to PC, right? But you guys hand-wave that shit, right? And shout out to Tarnished Game. He says, cry harder, baldy bitch, and get a PC or an Xbox. That's a crazy thing. He has a PC, but you know.
If it's on PC, no.
Right? If it's on PC, no.
Going to be supporting this as well outside of Game Pass. All right. Then we're looking
yeah, because the Xbox guys don't buy games.
at Clockwork Revolution. Brand new IP. I think it looks phenomenal. I think it looks good. I think it's the best IP I've seen from Xbox in a decade. or more.
Oh, so are you going to buy a console to play it?
I think it looks really good. Again, not enough to justify me purchasing an $800 machine to play it, but looks interesting and looks really...
So now do you see the shit that we be saying about exclusive not selling consoles, right? Especially in today's time, right? I mean, I know he's going to the most expensive one, but even like $650 is a lot for an Xbox. I mean, let's just call it for what it is, for a fucking console.
Really good. It looks like it has potential, for sure. And I said in my stream, it's either going to be extremely good, a really great game, or it's going to suck. It's not going to be a mid-tier game. It's not going to be like Avowed where it's like, there's parts that are good.
I was not a fan of Avowed. So now exclusives don't matter. What's crazy is he started the video off saying that exclusives matter and everything. I think exclusives just don't matter when it's Xbox, right?
Come on, you should know this.
You should know this.
And there's parts that are mid, and I don't even know if I want to finish this game. I'm kind of like, well, whatever, right? I think this game is going to either...
Yeah, well, it looks like you're not going to really run into that problem unless you play on your PC, which you said you're not going to do.
Hit that home run, or you're going to throw a gutter ball. There's no in between.
Like Sorrows.
But I did want
Or like with Astrobot.
to state that because, again, it's just messy, 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 and we're going on a whim here. On a wish and a whim. Someone pulled a wishbone out of that turkey and called it a day. And
Yeah, there goes the food analogy.
something happened. And again, I'm happy for the true Xbox fans that did want to...
No, you're not. You've been up here for going on 22 minutes, seething, nitpicking everything, being extremely hypocritical, right? When you're the main Mr. Exclusive Matters, you're not happy at all. You've just been up here seething.
Exclusives back. This is a step in the right direction. And Matt Booty recently had an interview with a couple individuals who I'm not going to name because I don't.
We need war.
Yeah, because you like to sneak this. You're cut from that cloth.
Push back here, but you can find it easily. They had a quick interview with him, and he just kind of doubled down. Yep, these are going to be exclusive.
Yeah, the guys that you talk shit about who were way more successful. You talking about those guys?
Our big games as a service games are our bigger games. Those are going to go multi-plat, but we're going to be straightforward with our games. If they have a release date, we're going to announce what consoles those are going to be on, what platforms those are going to be on. So nothing's changed. We have no commitment about every single first-player single-party game or minor multiplayer tacked onto that first-party single-player game is going to remain exclusive. It's going to be a case-by-case scenario. We've heard this before. Hello,
Yeah, with PlayStation.
Phil Spencer. Definitely nothing past the...
I mean, I just look at PlayStation. All of their tentpole titles are on PC, but allegedly they're now pulling back from PC because there's like, 2 games out right now? Sorrows and Ghost of Yote that aren't on PC.
4 games, promise us, blah, 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 blah. To later on, there are no red lines, da-da-da-da-da. It depends on the pressure from Abe Hood, Satya, shareholders, etc. that is going to push for this narrative and what they need to be done. Okay? Closing here in this video is it's extremely
Yeah, wrap it up. You've been up here just seething for a minute now.
messy. It's extremely messy. It's not good for the brand. It's not good for the consumer. It's not good for your casual fans. It's not good for the normal Xbox fans. And they deserve better. They deserve better clarity.
Oh, but I thought you would always say that exclusives benefit the consumers, right? Aren't they getting that now, even though we know for a fact exclusives don't benefit consumers at all, right? I mean, it just seems like no matter what Xbox does, it will always be bad in this guy's eyes.
They deserve better information, and they deserve better.
I mean, they got it straight from the source. She came out and told them that the game is going to be a console exclusive, right? Can you guys say the same with PlayStation and their multi-platform strategy?
Been last minute.
Right, you guys are just getting he said, she said from Jason Schreier. You guys take that shit like it's a fact.
It changes. It's all confusing, muddy, messy, etc. I can't say that enough. It's just extremely bizarre.
Yeah, the grip must continue. Oh, brother, you already know.
Every game that we've seen that is an Xbox game, most games that were even shown on third party, and again, that's great for the consumer, is day one.
Did he just say exclusives are great for the consumer?
Extremely bizarre. Every game that we've seen that is an Xbox game, most games that were even shown on third party, and again, that's great for the consumer.
Oh, no, okay, he's talking about the logos. Yes, that's a W.
Is day one on Game Pass, but it's not sustainable. We've been here before, guys.
You've already said that.
Before. We know better. They're putting
Yeah, it's not sustainable, but it just keeps on happening over and over and over and over again. You guys have been yapping about how it's unsustainable. Meanwhile, shit, I know my black ass, when the game comes out, I'm playing it through Game
a
Pass.
Band-Aid. They're putting a Band-Aid on the PVC piping that is leaking. One Band-Aid here for Gears of War E-Day, one Band-Aid here for Clockwork Revolution. We don't know how much that'll sell anyways. We might
I mean, I could say the same thing about PlayStation, right? It looks like Saros is going to need a Band-Aid.
as well keep it exclusive, at least exclusive, and then timed, and then we'll push that out later if we're not hitting what we need to. That's what I'm hearing between the lines. That's what I'm reading between the lines.
Yeah, it's funny. You guys always read tea leaves instead of just listening to what literally the CEO fucking said. But I get it.
Okay?
I get it. That Xbox got a bad, right? You got to get that Xbox bad out there. And listen, you got to strike while the iron's hot.
It's just really bad. It's just been a clown show circus of a company for so long, and nothing is changing. And anybody that's praising this isn't the way to go about it. Commit to your exclusives. Commit to
I mean, but isn't that literally what they did? Didn't they commit to their exclusives, right? Didn't they do the thing?
the direction you're supposed to do. Understand you're going to take that loss for years. Commit to it. This isn't the way to do it. The parasocializing, the messy messaging, the mixed messaging, the last second decisions, it's not good. It's not a good
Right, and I'm so glad one of you guys called out with the last second decision how literally the Jason Schreier report was saying that they were working on a Yote port and they canceled it. And these guys jumped up and down for that shit. These guys celebrated it.
look.
Now it's mixed, messy messaging, dude.
But again, I wouldn't
If you believe the fucking rumor, because mind you, PlayStation ain't said shit.
expect any more from the clownery circus from Microsoft and Xbox as a whole. Damn it. I'm not getting flown out to their next event, guys.
Even if you were an Xbox fan, you wouldn't get blown out, right? Come on, right? But we'll just agree that that's the reason why, because you made a video talking bad about Xbox.
That said, at least I'm being honest and truthful with y'all. I appreciate that. We will wrap up the video here. Every like, comment down
You know what? I do appreciate the cope in the seat for sure.
below does help out the algorithm. Plus, I'd love to hear from you guys as always. If you haven't already,
All right, I'll even give him a like, right? It's been a minute. All right.